For this video, I have used desserts to create a phylogenetic tree and illustrate some of the key parts. So here's my phylogenetic tree. As you can see, it is composed of 3 major branches. The parts of the first branch, containing cake, cupcakes, cookies, and pie, are closely related because they are all warm desserts. The parts of the second branch, containing ice cream, pudding, jello, and popsicles, are all closely related because they are cold desserts. Then the last branch, containing candy, is on its own because it didn't fit into any other category. Anagenesis is evolutionary change within a lineage over time. It is characterized by no branching. This is not found on my tree, as all of my components are reached through branching. My phylogenetic tree more accurately displays cladogenesis. Cladogenesis is when one lineage splits into 2. Judging by all of the branching on my phylogenetic tree, you can see many examples of cladogenesis. It is important to define what an operational taxonomic unit is in relation to the phylogenetic tree. Operational taxonomic units, also referred to as OTUs, are the individual components that make up the phylogenetic tree. They could be anything, but in the case of my tree, they are desserts. The OTUs are all related to each other, but to different extents. For example, cake is more closely related to cupcakes than it is related to pudding. My phylogenetic tree is an example of a rooted tree. Rooted trees are characterized by the OTUs converging on one common ancestor, which can be referred to as the root. It is easy to see that my tree has a root, a common ancestor between all the OTUs. The place where the branches split into new branches is called a node. Nodes represent common ancestors between OTUs. I have highlighted all of the nodes within my tree. Here I have labeled all of the nodes to help illustrate the idea of the nodes being common ancestors. For example, the most recent common ancestor between cake and cupcakes is node A. The most recent common ancestor between ice cream and jello is node F. And the most recent common ancestor between all of the OTUs in my tree is node H. Lastly, I would like to comment on outgroups. The outgroup is the least related member of the phylogenetic tree. On my tree, the outgroup is candy. You can tell that it is the outgroup because it only shares one common ancestor with the rest of the members on the tree.